morning, Mindcrack. It is the 26th day of September 2013, and I believe this is the first time I've actually spoken today. It's actually quite weird. I woke up today at 7 a.m., which is actually morning for once. It's actually 9 a.m. right now. I've been working here on the Mindcrack server for about 2.5 hours, just been doing some small work. I'll show you what I've been working on at the end of this episode, but right now I'm digging a small tunnel. That's all you really need to know. We'll touch up on that in just a little bit. The picture of the day did come from Boardco2. Thank you very much, Boardco, for your picture. I don't know why there are two of you, but now we know. Anyway, so good thing I prepared ahead. I've been working here. I've been doing a lot of different things, and I'm excited to show you guys what I've been working on. It is Wednesday, or no, today is Thursday. Thursday. Holy smoke, it's Thursday. Just a reminder that this week's Mindcrack at Dusk will be happening at 7 p.m. this Saturday, 7 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Use some sort of converter device to find out what that is in your time zone. I'm sorry that I can't have it all ready for you. I believe it's 5 hours after, and for the UK, so the UK, that'd probably be, let's see, midnight UK. Sorry if it's a little late for you guys. We will have a 4 p.m. stream the next time we do a stream. So, anyways, let's talk about violence in video games. Let's just go right on into it. Some people have been. I was asked basically, MC, what do you think about violence in video games? And I was trying to think about this today while I was working here. I was like, well, what do I think? Because I play, for the majority, pretty low tier, not like M-rated games. I play Zelda, I'll play Pokemon and Mario. Basically, games that are widely considered more family friendly. But on the inverse side, I have played. I did play Team Fortress 2. I really enjoyed The Last of Us. I did some Tomb Raider a little bit, and there are definitely more mature themes in games that I do play. And so it's like, where does it become, hey, look, a tunnel. Where does it become, like, how do I say this? At what point do we say to ourselves, it's too much? And is there a thing that we can say is too much? And this is where I have a pretty strong opinion, actually. And it's that there's not really, I mean, there's obviously a point of too much, in my opinion, where it loses the meaning of wanting to have us tell a story, and it's just senseless brutality. That's a bit much for me. I mean, that's my own morals. It's for you guys to judge what is too much violence-wise. But what I do have to say is I don't mind. Like there's been a lot of people saying, violence in video games leads to, more violent, kids and people. Hello, phone. Hello, phone. Hello, phone. You need to be quiet. We are recording. What was I saying? Huh? Frick. I was on a good rant. No. But I personally am not. I'm definitely not one to think that video games influence my actions. I obviously don't go sailing and use batons to conduct the wind. I don't do that. I obviously don't go into mines and try to dig tunnels. I don't do that just because I do it in a video game. I think it's an unfair assumption. And I also think that metaphor that I just used, I don't go sailing, is a really stupid argument for violence in video games. Because obviously I don't have the tools to just go sailing and trying to conduct the wind. But where it draws the line is the difference between a fantasy environment, such as in Legend of Zelda, for like we've been talking about, or a realistic environment, like people will go to Grand Theft Auto. It is a realistic environment. It looks like a real city, and you play as a real person. You're not a Hylian. You're a human being who has an agenda and a goal set in front of him. And those goals include killing people, stealing, and things of that sort. So, does that make it all right? And I think it's fine, because there are level-headed, mature adults who have the obvious morals and basic thought processes that tell them that going out and killing somebody is not something that you actually do, and that doing it in a video game is purely for entertainment purposes. I guess the same thing goes for movies or even plays that have gone back hundreds of years. Let's say you go to a play and you see somebody like just kill somebody. It's a piece of entertainment, and you are technically experiencing it. So does that mean you have the right that you can just like go and kill somebody? No, and it's the same thing. Like, just go and tell somebody, like, you know, or not tell somebody, but rather it compares actually quite nicely that video games are a piece of entertainment. Yes, they're an interactive piece of entertainment, but in a way, so are plays. You still clap at the end of plays. Oh my God, how did you get in my place? No, you need to... Wow, I'm getting bodied. Please, go away. Yeah, entertainment is entertainment, and people know how to differentiate between realism and a video game or a movie or a play. And I think that's why the ESRB exists, the ESRB, and PEGI, of course, over inside our European friends, the video game rating systems. And they exist for a reason. And video game consoles have these like ratings built in so you can have parental controls. So if you set it up, you know, and a parent has to, like, you know, give their approval for a kid to play any game rated over teen, or even any game. Just like say they need my permission to play any video game on this console, rated E or not, you know. And I think that's the tool that people should use. Does it make the games less existing? Like no, and I don't think that there should be a world where we're not able to play a Grand Theft Auto game. Because there are people out there who shouldn't play the Grand Theft Auto games. I think that I, as a mature adult, I could pick up Grand Theft Auto. I could go play it. I could go shoot some cops or whatever you do in Grand Theft Auto. I don't know. And I could come out of it and saying, that was fun. I'm going to go to my job now. I'm going to do what I have to do as an adult, and I'm not going to kill anybody. So I guess my overall thoughts, to try to wrap this up and try to like make a solid point out of it all. Yes, violence in video games can be bad for, you know, impressionable kids. Yes, that's why parental controls exist. I don't think we should limit our form of entertainment, just like how we haven't limited plays and movies these many, many years. It's just not something that we should do. It's not for us to decide. It's just about, you know, making sure that our games are right for the people who play them. And if you're not of age to play these games, you shouldn't play them. If you are, if you have some sort of mental disability where, you know, it becomes something that could, like, you know, affect your mind, like that's where a lot of things come from. They'll be like, this kid played Grand Theft Auto and then he shot up like a school or something, but he had a mental disability. That doesn't mean that everybody who plays that game is going to have the problem. It's probably also in part due to the mental disability. And we should do more about, you know, helping treat that and make sure that, you know, those people who might have those type of tendencies can get the care they need and they don't get their hands on something that could influence their actions in a negative way. I don't know. Serious topic. But I made this tunnel. I did it. I'm actually surprised I got the entire tunnel done. Let's go and take a look at what I've been working on, because you guys are going to be surprised. So we're going to run into the end of this tunnel here. First of all, this tunnel does connect up to here. I'm going to work on expanding this in time. Let me see if I can do like a run jump thing. I'm going to expand this as well to be 3 high, not too high. But I'm going to put in a staircase right here. This goes over a nice ravine and the stronghold, by the way. So I don't know what I'm going to do about these vines. But as you can see, we are underneath my house. We're going to put in nice stairs here. I don't know how I'm going to design it, but it'll look really nice when it's all done. And this is going to come up right here. By the way, there goes Doc M, but Paul is also on the server. And it comes up right here. So this is very nice. I brought my bed up here, and I brought the jukebox and all the stuff. Because... the house is gone. We got rid of the house, and I've also filled in all of this. I have to get rid of the dirt, and this will actually all be flooded here pretty soon. This entire area will be down to the proper water level. I still have to do all of this section. I've been putting it off because this ice, I have to break each block individually by hand and then place down dirt. But yeah, the house is gone. The house is gone. It is out of here. And now all we have is our iron golem farm. I think I'm eventually going to tear this down too, because we're going to have a way to connect up to it from the house. So soon we're going to be able to start putting buildings in here. I'm really excited to start working on some buildings. Maybe you guys can help out with that. Maybe I'll make some sort of submission form for you guys to like give some suggestions. Hey, look, meat. But I think that's all I want to talk about for today. Thank you all for watching and listening to me rant about violence in video games. I hope you thought my thoughts were thought-provoking. Blee. I'm going to go see who texted me now. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, Mindcrack.